Alrighty, everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to a new video. Happy Saturday. It is February 25th, 2023. Hopefully, everybody is having a great weekend. Spring training games have officially started this weekend, and I am very excited to get the baseball season underway. And of course, I apologize, it's been a while since I've uploaded. I know I've been super busy with school and work, but today we have time to do a video. I may do a Bill Seaver video after this one. And today we're going to be doing a tier list, kind of just breaking down how I think every single team is going to do going into 2023. Kind of the same thing like I did last year. So, yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below how you think every single team is going to do going into 2023. And also one more thing, if I sound a little different today, I'm using a different pair of headphones. So if I sound a little different today, that's why. So yeah, might as well go over the tiers. We've got, of course, the teams that I think are going to be terrible. We have the below average teams. We have the teams that are going to be middle of the pack, like not great, not bad, just okay. We have the teams that I think are going to be great, and then we have the teams that I think are going to be elite. Actually, I'm going to change that to good. There you go. All right, so starting things off, we've got the Colorado Rockies, and I think they're going to be below average. I don't think they're like the worst team in baseball. They play in a tough division. I know their owner isn't really the greatest. I know he's not very well liked in Colorado from what I've heard. You guys have a bright future ahead of you guys. I mean, there just really isn't anything too much to say about the Rockies. I don't think you guys are going to be terrible, but I don't think you guys are like a god tier. We've got the Padres. I think they're going to be elite. You look at that team, and it's just full of so much talent. I mean, man, the Padres, they just had another good offseason. They had another good deadline last year. It's going to be very entertaining watching the Padres this year. I know the Manny Machado drama has been kind of interesting. I know they brought in Xander Bogaerts as a new shortstop. Pitching, I'm not too sure about the pitching. Pitching is good. It's just I don't think it's as good as like the Dodgers. But I don't know, man. The Padres, they're going to be a good team this year, and yeah, it's just going to be kind of like last year. I'm very excited to watch the Padres. Also, it's going to be fun seeing Matt Carpenter on that team. Moving on, we've got the Atlanta Braves. I still think they're an elite team. Great offense, great pitching staff, great management, great coaching. Again, kind of the same thing with the Padres. They play in a tough division. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be on top of the NL East this year. Moving on, we've got the Mariners. They're not elite, but they're good. I can see them making the playoffs again this year. Do I think they're World Series favorites? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the Rockies will surprise us, and they'll go to the playoffs and win it all. I don't know, man. Hard to tell right now to say who's going to win the World Series and who's not. But the Mariners, yeah, they're going to be a good team. You guys are going to be fine. Moving on, we've got the Marlins. I think they're middle of the pack. They're not a horrible team. I think you guys are better than the Rockies. Your pitching staff is definitely what carries the Marlins. Not Sandy Alcantara, Sixto Sanchez. I know you guys lost Pablo Lopez. I know you guys traded him to the Twins for Luis Arias, which I think will be a decent trade. Arias, he can play anywhere. If Jazz Chisholm or John Birdie or whoever gets hurt, Luis Arias, I think he can pretty much play anywhere. I know you guys will have Trevor Rogers again. You guys brought in Matt Barnes for the bullpen, which is kind of interesting. Gene Segura, I know he was brought in. The Marlins, they made some interesting moves. Again, I don't think they're like the best team, not the best team in that division, but I think they're going to be okay. Moving on, we've got the Dodgers. They're going to be elite. I can't imagine a world where the Dodgers are terrible. Moving on, we've got the Orioles. Let's see. I don't know where to put the Orioles. Obviously, they're not elite. I'm going to say they're good, but they're close to middle of the pack. They're getting better. They're taking it. I mean, last year, to say the Orioles surprised the baseball world last year would be a complete understatement. I don't think anybody expected that team to have a winning season. They added in some new guys. They had a decent offseason. You know, they have some youngsters that are getting ready to be called up. It's going to be interesting to see the Orioles. I'm probably going to say that for probably every team, but it's going to be interesting seeing certain teams this year. Moving on, we got the Red Sox. They're middle of the pack. They're clearly they're not the best team in that division, but actually I'll say they're below average. Moving on, we've got the Rays. They're good. Not as elite like they used to be, but they're still hanging in there. Moving on, we've got the Minnesota Twins. Kind of the same thing. I think they're good. Bringing back Carlos Correa really helps them out. They have a lot of youngsters getting ready to be called up again. And I think that Juan Durhan guy, I think he's going to be a stud for the Twins. Also, you guys brought in, I think, Chris Paddock, I think it was. I know he was having some problems with the Padres. Who knows? Maybe the Twins can fix him up a little bit. Moving on, we've got the Phillies, the 2022 NL or National League champions. They're elite. They went to the World Series. They had a good offseason. Bryce Harper, I think he's going to be going off again this year. Only reason why they're in elite is just because they had a good team last year. What can I say? And, the bar is going to be high for the Phillies again this year. Moving on, we got the first terrible team. It's the Oakland A's. Oakland A's, man, you guys are terrible. I don't know what to say. I don't really have anything to say about the A's. Same with the Reds, too. They're going to be terrible. Moving on, we've got the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think they're middle of the pack. So I am having the idea of doing an MLB The Show franchise series this year for YouTube. And I'm debating on being the Diamondbacks. I have a couple other teams in mind, but I really want to do the Diamondbacks. I think they have a good team. They have a really solid rotation. Offense, could use some work. I mean, Christian Walker, I think, is their big guy for power. They have a lot of contact hitters. They have great pitching. Zach Gallen, Mad Bum, Merrill Kelly. Again, kind of the same thing with the Marlins. Like, they play in a tough division. But, it's a solid team, but it's a talented team, that's for sure. Just again, they play in the same division as the Dodgers and the Padres, so yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing the Diamondbacks. Let's see here. Moving on, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals. Where do I put the Cardinals? Obviously, they're not terrible. We're not below average, that's for sure. Not middle of the pack. Oh boy. Am I going to be biased and put them in elite? Or am I going to put them in good? They're close to elite, but I'm going to put them in good. I know some people are going to give the Cardinals crap about, they only had one big signing this offseason, which was Wilson Contreras. Hey man, we upgraded at catcher. We did what we had to do. But besides that, we didn't do too much in the offseason. I am very excited to watch this team. I will admit, I know some people are kind of giving the Cardinals crap just because we don't play in the greatest division ever. But but we're still going to find ways to make the playoffs, and we're always going to find ways to have a great team. Moving on, we got both New York teams back to back. Yankees are going to be elite, and same with the Mets. Mets won the offseason. The Yankees, they upgraded getting Carlos Rodon in that starting rotation. I'm not too sure what's going on with Nestor Cortez, but hopefully he can stay healthy. I know he was struggling with an injury for a little bit during the offseason, but it looks like he's going to be fine now. And then with the Mets, again, you guys won the offseason, man. Screw it, I'm putting the Cardinals in elite. I'm putting my team with in elite too. We're an elite team too, damn it. Also, shout out to the Yankee Mafia and Mets discussions. I'm not sure if they're watching this video or not, but hey, what's up? All of our teams are elite. But I would probably put the Cardinals in good. But you know what? I'm a Cardinals fan. Of course, I'm going to put my team in elite. Moving on, we've got the Angels. They're below average. Moving on, we've got the Royals. I'd say they're middle of the pack. The Angels, I feel so horrible. I feel bad for Mike Trout, man. I mean, he's getting his career absolutely wasted in Anaheim. Royals, they're a talented team. They have a lot of youngsters. Hopefully, they can. I know they're going to be going with new management. Same with the Angels too. It's gonna be. I don't really have very high hopes for the Angels. The Royals, I think they're going to do better than the Angels. Again, only time will tell, and we'll see at the end of the season if I'm wrong, right, or if I'm wrong. So I don't know why the Indians logo's on here, but Cleveland Guardians are on here. They're elite. They're a good team. Very strong pitching staff. Very strong offense. Terry Francona, man, he's one of my favorite managers in baseball. He's the big reason why that team is still good. Moving on, we got the Blue Jays. They're good. I don't think you guys are elite, but I'll just put you guys in good. Moving on, we got the White Sox. They can be good, but as long as the reason why you guys were not good last year is because of your manager. I'll put them in good. I think some people would put them in middle of the pack, but I think the White Sox still can be good. Moving on, we got the Tigers. They're terrible. Moving on, we got the Astros. They're elite. I mean, come on. That team won the World Series. I mean, come on. Moving on, we got the Pirates. They're terrible. Though it'll be interesting to see how Andrew McCutchen does this year. Moving on, we've got the Giants. They're average. They're okay. Moving on, we got the Brewers. They're good. Moving on, we've got the Washington Nationals. They're terrible. Also, I'm sorry, but this is just kind of I'm sorry, but I have never met a Nationals fan. Clearly, I don't know if the Nationals are going to have any fans after this year. And last but not least, we got the Chicago Cubs. They had a good offseason. They have a nice little team. But for now, I'm just going to say they're middle of the pack. And there you go. I just have it. That is it for my MLB 2023 tier list. I know I probably have too many teams in elite, but oh well, it's my tier list. So yeah, I guess you guys will have to go with it. But anyway, hope you guys do enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, comment down below. How do you think your team is going to do this year? And with that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video.